Hello, Gemini. I feel some of you over the last 2 weeks of December, rolling into the beginning of January, are going to be in a position where you're not sure if you really want to open up to a relationship. It could be romance, it could be a family relationship, but there's somebody around you that is making you wonder if this is the right relationship for you. Maybe even feeling a little bit blocked when it comes to starting something that actually feels right inside of you. There's may have been a lot of deception in the past in situations with all types of relationships. We have relationships with our family, we have relationships with our children, our partner, a future partner, co-workers, all kinds of relationships in life. And for this group of you, what I'm feeling is you've been through a lot of betrayal, a lot of people who may have stabbed you in the back, taken advantage of your generosity. You're an air sign, and even though you have this amazing intuition, does not mean that you won't get kicked upside down. Because once you start opening up your heart, that's when people can see the real you. When we open our heart, we can become very vulnerable. So if we're dealing with people who are a little bit shady, all right, that's when we get into these relationships that seem to turn sour on us. And I feel a lot of you have been dealing with that. I'm seeing 5-10. Now, it could be more narrowed down, 5 to 10 months for some of you, but I feel it's more 5 to 10 years. It feels very full around you, that you've been through more than one situation. Now, what you wish for is to have this beautiful relationship. And starting with you, starting with self-love, and a lot of you have been working hard on mastering all of that energy inside of you, learning to be open and vulnerable, but putting boundaries around you and wondering, have I done the right job? Healing all of those deep inner wounds so that you can bring in the type of relationships that make you happy. And Gemini, I feel there is somebody coming in the month of December, in the last 2 weeks. It may be all the way up through the 7th, January 7th, that you're going to feel the effects of this individual. There is a lot of concern because you've been feeling blocked and stuck, especially if it has to do with romance. This romantic situation that I see coming in for you, it is what you're wishing for, but yet you have to feel it deep inside. You've got to really open up and trust your intuition. And even though you've healed, there might be a little bit of that toxic energy inside of you, a little bit of that fear that makes you hesitate to take a leap of faith. There is an offer coming in, an opportunity coming in. Excuse me. We have the Page of Wands. I'm pulling detail cards on the other side as well. And this is somebody coming in to share something. It is an offer. And it will start off very exciting and very passionate. For those of you where this is family, it's not about passion. It's about adventure. It's about excitement. Somebody is coming in and they are knocking on your door. They are contacting you via email saying, look, let's go do this. Let's go have some fun. Let's try something new. So the only thing that'll be blocking you at that point in time will be you. It will be you based on feeling like, is this ever really going to happen for me? Is this the right person? Should I get involved with this particular individual? And you will have that indecisive moment, that beautiful Gemini energy that you have where you can move from one side to the other quite quickly. You're going to kind of be stuck in the middle of that. But by the end of the month, you're going to be able to see if it's a toxic situation, if the person has negative vibes, if they are filled with dishonesty. You can read people like a book. I mean, Geminis, you are fabulous at reading people. But again, if we overgive and we open up fully without putting up boundaries, healthy boundaries, and that's for all relationships, then we can bring in those toxic people and actually give to the wrong people. So that's what I'm really getting overall is about partnerships for you in the last 2 weeks of the month of December. But these are partnerships that are going to bring you the wish that you want. This is a wish being given from the universe. So make sure that what you're asking for as you are manifesting this, you are literally creating it. Because the last 2 weeks of December are some of the most powerful energies of the year. This is that big push. This is the big moment where we decide our fate for the next year, for the next decade, and even into our entire life. This is a big moment for you to realize that you have grown on a tremendous level. You're the magician of your own life. You're the magic maker. And working with the universe will help you bring in this new partnership. Now, when it comes to career, I feel some of you, it may be a very similar situation of what I was speaking about on a romance and a family friendship level. Because again, we create a partnership with the business that we are working for, the company that we work for, our own business if we're in business. And if this is a project, for those of you who are retired, there is a relationship with what we do. Anything we put all of our energy, attention into, we put all of our pentacles in, we put all of our heart in, we put everything we have into it. We're creating a relationship. So if you guys don't know, my degree is in metaphysical humanistic science, and that is the interconnection of the spiritual world, the scientific world, and the human world. How they interconnect with each other, and that's relationships. That's what I study. That's what I specialize in. So we have a relationship with every living being. Whether that is encountering a soul connection that triggers us to go back and heal, which I feel you've already done that. Okay. Some of you may be meeting that person, but I'm not seeing it in the last 2 weeks of December. I'm not seeing it as we roll into January. I feel you've already done this. It could even be your current partner in a romantic level or in any level. Like you've already been there. So this is really wanting to pick the right opportunity because you do have a new offer coming in when it comes to a career or project. Whatever you're going to devote your energy and attention toward, that is outside of your family. Now, for some of you, I feel it is in the area of social work, psychology, and working with government or specialized institutions where you're helping people overcome mental challenges and struggles. Depression, I'm hearing the word depression. You might be helping people with depression. There is an offer coming in, but you're going to need to take a look at it because there may be something there that's triggering your intuition. That's kind of poking at you saying, look a little closer, look at the contract, look at the offer, look at the person, look at the whole situation. There's something hidden behind it that it may not be the right place for you, although the direction you're going most likely is because that's what you're feeling, the calling to move toward, whatever it is. However, look deeper, look very, very close, and it is going to put you in a place of waiting. Like you need to take a step back and you need to focus and channel all your energy. Call in the divine, beautiful energies around us, the beings of light and love, angels, angelic forces, and guided loved ones that come in to support us. You feel free to book a session with me. Private sessions, readings are available through December 31st, and then they will close. So this is a monumental shift for Gemini. It is. And you're trying to make sure that it's the right project, that it's the right company, the right career move. You want to love what you do, and it may be something you've dreamed about doing. So you're being guided to look a little bit deeper, but also pay very close attention to the organization that is giving you the offer. With the Queen of Cups, this is a very warm and loving kind of energy normally. However, there's this feeling of, will I be able to grow in this organization? With this project, is it going to move forward? Will I have enough abundance coming in, enough funding coming in, enough money to take care of you and your family? The worrying and the stress that you've been doing has been wearing you out. And, the planets have shifted. And with those energy shifts, we do get tired. We feel it. We feel it in our human body. Even though it blows through us like a breeze through the trees, it still attaches to our human body and it wears us out. So life in general wears us out, right? But this is that big moment for you to focus. They want you to focus. They want you to get into a quiet place inside of you. Close the doors, close yourself off from other people, and really focus in a way that only Gemini knows how to do. Connect yourself to air and connect yourself to the earth around you. Sit on the floor, sit in your favorite chairs, lie down, but focus and look for the colors around you. The colors are going to guide you, and you're going to see colors of gold and turquoise. I'm hearing gold and turquoise. Those will be key colors for the sign of zodiac in the end of the year. The gold is representing wealth. It represents a beautiful energy around you, very strong. It's courageous. It's bold, just like you. And the turquoise keeps you in this place of the spiritual connection. It's a beautiful combination for you as you end this year. When you get the offer from a person or an institution, whatever this is that's coming in, it is going to remind you of the dreams that you had as a child. So if it's a romance, it's like, you had dreams of a knight in shining armor and that didn't happen. So it creates that fear, like, is it even real? And you're going to see the colors around you that's going to indicate it's time. Also 5 and 10. 5, 10, and I'm also seeing 15, 1, 5. So those are 3 different number series that you're going to see as you approach the year end, giving you synchronistic messages saying yes, yes, yes. Now that doesn't mean you look for the numbers nor the colors. That means the colors, everything will kind of just be in front of you. Ask in your meditative state. Ask as you're asking, to ask them to show you the right direction in a way that you understand, in a way that you understand. And this is going to be a powerful moment for you, a really incredibly amazing moment for you, because your wish is being handed to you from the universe, where you're going to feel independent, you're going to feel free, you're going to feel secure in making the right decision for you and going forward and moving into a place of prosperity. For some of you, most definitely, that's having everything in the material plane. And that's going to start in the Capricorn season. So that is the last 2 weeks of the month of December rolling into January. It will begin in Capricorn season. You might already be feeling these effects right now, Gemini, and it's really kind of cool, especially for those of you, if you've just met somebody, like you've gone through this big transformation. So if you've recently met somebody, or you and your romantic partner are coming back around again, if you're reevaluating the situation, you have a big decision to make, because some of you are meeting 2 different people. Even if you're already in a relationship, there's somebody new coming in. And I do feel it is going to feel like a soulmate, like a soul connection, not a twin flame. We're not talking about that whole the twin flame is in you, my dears. It's in you, your divine masculine, your own inner divine feminine. And the balance is in between. And that's what we're moving into for the sign of Gemini, is a balanced place. That's balance of the two is where you become the magician of your life and you're manifesting this. So you're starting off with this Nine of Cups energy, a wish being granted. It's what you asked for. So be careful what you ask for. But yet in the end, the universe is bringing you the wish that you've been wanting and desiring from a core level. That's what's really coming into you. So you're going to have two different options. For some of you, it could be a person, and it could be an outside career move or a job or a project. But it's two different opportunities coming in, and it's going to help you complete your transition that you, especially those of you who have been in it for 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years is a big factor for those of you when it comes to romance. And we're going to look closer at romance over the next week as we move into the holidays, a little closer to the holiday. So you have the Devil card here, and that represents a lot of negative thinking. However, it sits next to the Star card. You have to overcome the negativity in order to receive the blessings from the universe. The divine energy comes in when it's the right time for you. So don't be thinking negative thoughts, or you will push it into another time frame. And we want it to come into you in this time frame. I'm holding the Sun card in my hand, which is about your inner child getting ready to feel free. And that's that freedom, that liberation that's coming in for the sign of Gemini. Meeting somebody in the Capricorn season is key in your future. How you handle it is a key factor in everything that you have learned and all of the information, the inner knowing, all the gaining, the growing in every level of life. It's like this is a big, big test for Gemini. So if you are finding it hard to sleep at night, imagine your own colors. Book a session with me, but keep those colors in your mind. And they will help you. If you're signed up for my email, I sent out a free gift. It was a video. You can listen to that video and that will help you. It will help you sleep. It will help you see the truth of everything around you and move you right past this feeling of being stuck, because you're not really stuck. It's an illusion. Use your intuition and allow your inner child to roam free. Roam free. That means your aura is going to cast out. The joy inside of you will go forward, and it's going to draw in people all over the place. And those two people that are coming in or rekindling or trying to come back in, fixing, repairing, or starting something new, they're a very key part of your future. So, my beautiful Geminis, I do hope that you have an amazing last 2 weeks of the month. I'm sending all blessings to you. Much love and light.